Hi people, welcome to VEDA Day 13. I'm Tracy and I'm in need of a cup of coffee. Come with? Alright, so today I'm having some thoughts on dating. Now I hate to go all back in my day on you, but really, back when I was a teenager, there was no internet, no email, no chat, no instant messages. A boy had to put on his big boy pants and call a girl. Just seems like the last several guys I've dated have all approached me over the internet in one way or another. Oh, okay, other direction. Now I get that the remoteness of contact by internet makes the idea of rejection so much more bearable. I get that, I do. But one thing you guys should keep in mind, most girls are hardwired to loathe hurting anyone's feelings. So while you find it hard to face rejection, they're finding it hard to be the rejecter. And this just might work in your favor. But we can talk about handling rejection some other time. Let's move on. So when confronting the question about who is supposed to pay on a date, it's really simple. Let me break it down for you. Inviting someone out on a date is like hosting a party. When you're asking somebody to join you for an evening out, you're asking them to be your guest. How would you feel if someone invited you to a party and then at the very end said, "Oh, by the way, I need you to pay for this"? If there is a caveat in which you need them to help share the expense, that should be made clear right up front before they even have the chance to say yes. Like when someone is invited to a party that's BYOB, or if you're going to say a $5 contribution will be taken at the door. So that means whoever does the inviting does the paying. Another thing that's really important to remember when asking someone out on a date is to have a plan. I know what you're thinking, but Tracy, I want to make sure they have a good time, that we pick out something that they want to do. But really, it places an unfair burden on them, and it's just plain rude. Say, how would you like it if, after you responded that you would love to go to a party on Friday night, the host says, "Great, where do you want it to be? What time? Oh, and would you like food, drinks, music? What kind? Let's make tomorrow's coffee, shall we?" Of course, it is possible to go too far in the other direction. Yes, I'll be taking you to Ruth's Chris, where you will order the ribeye, not the filet mignon. I'll pick you up sharply at 5 till 7. Don't be late. Oh, and be sure to wear a nice dress. I mean, it's okay to have options and to present your potential date with those options. But, just keep it down to a couple of things. So essentially, you want to have a plan, but you don't want to be rigid. And you want to be flexible, but you don't want to be wishy-washy. I'm back home, and back to that original point about all the phone calls that aren't happening. Wait a minute, I gotta check the mail. Now, I'm not saying that the internet is a bad way of connecting and asking a person out. I'm just saying a phone call might be better. See, it all comes back down to wanting that person you're asking out to feel like your guest, to make them feel special, to make them feel appreciated. Come on, Belle, you want to go outside? Let's go outside. I mean, if you're brave enough to take the risk, it makes you look good. But that being said, keep the conversation down to something like 10 minutes. Don't wear out your welcome. And leave her wanting more. Or him. Either way. Well, that's it for today's vlog. My ideas or thoughts on dating, Volume 1. Oh, I've got plenty, don't worry. And I'll see you guys again for VEDA Day 14. Bye.